Hello, it's Alex from the Journal Corner. Yes, I already have a lot of stationery, but I couldn't resist some purchases in the recent Archer Olive Cabinet of Curiosities spring launch. Please subscribe for more stationery unboxing and journaling ideas. So late February, Archer Olive had an amazing spring release. I do normally prefer the fall launch, full of fantastic items, but who can resist more stationery, which had a Cabinet of Curiosities theme. Of course, if you're in the UK, quite excitingly, some of these notebooks, these journals will be available later this spring, again from UK distributors. So Under the Rowan Trees, Nicky Supply Store, Art from the Heart. So that's really exciting because obviously the shipping fees from America for Archer Olive items can be pretty restricting. So let's take a look. So I'm going to take you through the items by the collections that were available. So first up we have The Keeper of Bees. Nature and the world around me really inspires me in my bullet journal. This sticker set actually came as a printable as well. So if you are living further afield, didn't want to pay the postage, that's definitely an option to download. Obviously then you can stick as many times as you want in your journal as well. Oh, it's stunning. Definitely plan to use this for a bullet journal theme this summer. Also we have Keeper of Bees washi tape, a set of 4 in here. The boxes are so pretty. I always try and keep them intact. So 4 washi tapes in the Keeper of Bees collection. Next, let's have a look at the stamp sets. So there were a few stamp sets available in this launch. I have used stamps in my bullet journal. They do definitely save time setting up a theme. Even the boxes are so beautiful on this launch, as always. Each stamp set comes with some ink included and an acrylic block to stick the stamps to. I love the honeycomb. I'd probably use yellow ink that I already own with that one to create a background on a journal page. And the bees are fantastic because I have drawn bees in the past, but these would definitely save time. Then on to the journals. So each box has a different colour spine. I am an Archer Olive ambassador and they kindly gifted me one of these in a B5. But let's open up the other 2 sizes that I haven't yet looked at. I do try and order from a collection, one of each size, so we can get the different colour spines that look beautiful on the shelf all together. So this is the A6, the smallest notebook that Archer Olive do. Gorgeous colour on the spine on this one. And again, a beautiful box. Such a cute journal in this size. I may have just bought this one to sit on my desk shelf and look pretty with the spine. So inside we've got white dot grid, hexagons to represent bees, beautiful tealy vegan leather cover. And they've even thought about the back. So the design here, you can see, mimics the front, which is a bit more elaborate. So the A5s in this launch had a peachy spine. And again, beautiful cover, decorative spine. So yes, I loved the Keeper of Bee design so much. I have now got 3 of the same design, but they are different sizes. The next range of items from the Archer Olive Cabinet of Curiosities launch that I went for are the vintage typewriter sets. Again, they did stickers that are also printable this time. I plan to use these in a bullet journal theme for April, so stay tuned to see that. There's also washi tape. I love the detail on the boxes. I love how this one also includes practical day of the week washi. There's also a stamp set for the vintage typewriter range. Again, look at the beautiful detail on the box, perfect for spring. Again, we've got permanent ink included and an acrylic block. And here are stamps. I love this typewriter font, and this will really help with my theme in my bullet journal as well. And I worked out that I needed a 8x8 journal so I can have this green coloured spine on my shelf alongside the others. The icon on this journal is larger than typical Archer Olive ones. I think it really looks good on a 8x8 square. Usually I do choose the more colourful covers, but I thought with the vintage vibe this one suited it very well. Again, this is dot grid. They didn't have in these journals any alternatives. So there's the vintage typewriter set. I did see recently some of the vintage typewriter journals were still available in certain sizes, so do take a look. And remember, you can use the code ALEX10 to save 10% on any orders at Archer and Olive. To ensure I had the B6 olive green spine on my shelf, I chose a Botanist journal. Again, there were stickers and washi tape available. Let's take a look. Don't forget, these are still available as printables, which you could then print on sticker paper, use again and again in your journal. I love the wildflower herb theme. The washi tape, again, a beautiful box. Some of you may remember that I did have a good organise of my washi tape drawer and was going to enforce a 1 in 1 out policy, but I don't think that's going to apply to Archer and Olive washi tape. Love the natural elements on this one. Now, fully admitting online, I wasn't sure about the cover of this one. It was a very bold, large floral design, a bit different to ones that Archer and Olive have done before. But actually in person, I really like how the cover has a bit more of a linen effect, even though it is actually vegan leather. Again, white dot grid. I really like the B6 size. This would be perfect as a garden journal if I ever do some gardening. So there we have the Botanist range. There were no stamps for this one. Next up, we have the Books and Flowers range from the Cabinet of Curiosities launch. Archer and Olive have had some beautiful book-themed stationery recently. Ironically, I don't actually read that much, but I have appreciated a lot of you do and really enjoy using these elements in book journals or your bullet journal to create themes. These are also printables, so definitely have a look if you like them. Got some more washi tape, books and flower theme. I did love creating a bullet journal theme back in November 2023 using the Vintage Library subscription box washi tape. Yeah, take a look at that for some ideas of how you could use this one. And then of course we needed a traveller's size journal to get this orangey brown spine on the shelf. I often use a traveller's journal for meal planning. Next year I like the idea of using it as a daily diary. Again, we've got a lovely neutral design for this journal, and there's a stack of books with some flowers, white dot grid, beautiful inner cover. So the Travellers is narrow but tall. Now there were some book stamps as well that went as part of this launch, which I didn't purchase as I already have the ones from the full launch, which I've used for a bullet journal theme, so I did manage to resist those. As usual, as part of the launch, Archer and Olive released new sets of calligraph and acrylograph pens. I'm an ambassador and they did kindly gift me these calligraphs, which are the brush pens. They come in a set of 10 of a whole new range of colours, not seen before. I have all the acrylographs now, so obviously had to purchase these as well. I love how they are the same colours as the calligraph brush pens, so match up for my bullet journal themes. I know lots of you were excited to see that there was a grey calligraph included. One end is a wider, broader brush, perfect for titles and larger lettering, while the other is a smaller, fine nib. Both the acrylograph paint pens and the calligraphs now come with labels included. I found these last really well too. I was using a label maker for a while, so I appreciate the labels being included. The acrylograph paint pens are beautiful to use in my bullet journal. They don't ghost and they're opaque. So they work well over pencil, to shade in, colour in areas without leaving brush lines. I often use them with my font stencils because I find they really make headers stand out. And last I looked, these were still available on the website. So there we have the new pens from the Cabinet of Curiosities launch. Last but by no means least, we have this beautiful Heirloom Journal. Love the one from the fall 2023 launch. This one's slightly different. Instead of letter size, it's a 9x9, so larger than a normal square journal from Archer and Olive. Once again, Archer and Olive have created this stunning box. I mean, it's just too beautiful. Hopefully a lot of you keep the boxes or store them in the boxes, which I probably will do with this one. Really excited to see what's inside. I haven't looked at this one. The cover is something special. Beautiful. Love greens, teals in my journals as well. Stunning. And it's got the gold edging as well. I didn't realise either, actually, they've used the ribbon like a previous subscription box journal. Now in the autumn, I actually bought a dot grid Heirloom Journal. So this time I did go for a blank page journal. Thought maybe I'd use it for photos one day. Just look at that detail. This embroidered cover in the larger size, 9x9. So we're just going to admire you and then we're going to put you back in the box. Keep you safe. So there we have my haul from the Cabinet of Curiosities spring launch from Archer Olive. I will try and use some of the items, I promise. Sometimes stationery just makes you happy. But it can't live here. We've got to go and find some space. You can see my journal corner is a little full at the moment. I have had to double stack some journals, but I have found some space lower down here so we can put in Height Order, our new spring collection. Like the autumn launch, I just couldn't resist buying in each colour so that they could look this good on the shelf. Thank you for watching. For more stationery love and bullet journal ideas, please subscribe and follow me on Instagram at The Journal Corner.